Hi everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Last time, it was very rough. I've been trying to get the sneak attack materia from the Chocobo races, and a lot of the time spent that was just winning races, not getting it, and I ended up being what I would consider engaging in sort of conspiracy theories. But I'm going to continue engaging in those conspiracy theories by... do I only have one precious watch? Oh, probably. I'll equip the joggle bracelet to Sid. I don't think it makes any difference. I'm not... You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. Tell you what I'm going to do. Again, total conspiracy. On the precious watch, I'm going to put a luck plus. I doubt it makes any difference whatsoever, but it's one of those things where it just annoys people so much that people start hunting for any slight thing to increase the odds. I seriously do remember getting this through the bookmaker's office here rather than doing it through races. So... yeah, last time I like when I say engage in conspiracy theories, I do really mean that, but also just I was like looking at my phone going like, oh, is this thing here? Is there a thing here? Okay, well, it's not this one. So looking online, I was looking at forums, looking through videos, all sorts. So yeah, the last session was very uneventful, should we say. There's a few moments where the sneak attack materia appeared, but I didn't win it. As in, I won the race, but I didn't actually get the sneak attack materia because it wasn't on the prize board with whoever came in second. So you need it to appear first, then you need it to be, then you need to win the race, which isn't really a problem for me with my Chocobo I've got here, and then you need it to be, you need to actually have the item be the one that you win. I do feel like I'm trying to like justify it to myself, like am I wasting my time? And I'm thinking like, well, no, I did get the GP I needed to get the rest of the stuff from the what's it called? From the Wonder Square. Got more than that, but I did get that. So I guess it's just trial and error, I suppose. Gotta keep at it. But yeah, when I got this before, in previous playthroughs, I mean, maybe I didn't. Maybe I've only gotten it once before. I can't remember. I've definitely had a playthrough where I've gotten all the materia before. At least one. And I'm pretty sure I did get it through the bookmaker's office rather than the actual races itself. I was trying to think about like probabilities and everything. You know, you try to measure like every tiny detail when it comes to stuff like this. And I was thinking, well, it does seem as though it appears more often there. The downside to it though is that you only have a 1 in 5 shot of actually winning whatever the prize is. I even considered getting rid of the rest of my Chocobos so that I didn't have to scroll down the menu all those spaces. But I've got everything that I need for GP, so I'm not gonna be getting GP anymore, I don't think. I'm just gonna take all the items, no matter what they are. Even portions. It's usually like turbo ethers. But I think last time as well, I was quite demoralised as well. So I do get that sometimes where it's like, well, this has been very unsuccessful. Should I revert back to an old save, pretend it didn't happen, and then just continue on? And, you know, it's like, am I just wasting time? Like showing all this? And the answer to that question is, ultimately, I don't think so. I think if I think if I'm in that situation again where I'm just going on for ages and ages and ages, I might just reload and start again. Because I'm kind of torn between the two situations, or the two like options I'm torn between is like, I want this to be as genuine as possible. I want to show all my silly mistakes, you know, my my heading off to Medial to learn finishing touch, and then upon like getting my limit break up, realizing, oh wait, no, I already have it, and then going back. I kind of wanted like the whole thing to be genuine, you know, just a full, like, this is my playthrough, this is how it went. And there is part of me that thinks, well, if I mess up so badly, I don't want to show that. I don't want to show me being like an idiot. I want this to be, I want to show that I'm competent. And I think, you know, I think it's pretty clear that I know this game pretty well. That I know what I'm doing. Generally speaking, it's not the content of the game that gets me. It's just the cognitive task of just remembering specific things, like, do I have that limit break? Do I have this materia? Where can I buy that materia? Who needs a limit break? What are they focusing on with their limit break? It's that cognitive load that could often be a bit challenging for me. But I often think to myself, like, when I did go to Medial and wasted my time going there and realizing, wait, I don't need to be here at all. Do I re-record that whole thing? And it's like, well, no, that's ridiculous. I shouldn't. Because at that point, where does it stop? And that's when the perfectionism takes over. And sometimes I can be a bit of a sucker for perfectionism sometimes. And the end result of that is that you end up getting nothing done. Sid, you're pretty adamant, aren't you? But yeah, this is the type of thing that brings out the conspiracist in people. Like, oh, it happened for me when I used Sid and then used Sid the second time. Oh, this one happened to me when I was doing this particular thing. Just looking for little things that can change things. I mean, I think the whole idea with the precious watch, that seems to be, I mean, people say like, oh yeah, I think it works, but that could just be confirmation bias, of course. But I think that is, of all the things, I think that's the thing that makes the most sense, because for one, you do get it here, and for two, there's not really any other value in the precious watch at all. Same with the chocolate bracelet. I mean, at this point, are you gonna be using it for combat to equip your materia and fighting with? I don't think so. I mean, it could just be a random item with certain like stats. You know, just to have with your just to have a part of your collection, I suppose. Oh, okay, sneak attack. Here it is. Come on, please, please. Oh, there's no tail here either. All right. Oh, I tell you what, number 5's going at it. Oh man, this is tense. Whenever it appears on the list, I'm like, oh please. Okay, 1 in 3 chance. This will be my 4th sneak attack appearing on the board, I think. And of course, I'm not going to commit to the gambler's fallacy. Okay, come on, please. Please, please, please. Come on. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, the item. Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. I am... Right. I'm so glad. So glad. I'm just focused on saving now. And... save. Okay. So I've saved now, so I'm safe to explain what the sneak attack materia does. I think I've already explained it, but just in case I haven't. Sneak attack. Basically, what it does is, whenever the fight starts, the character will use whatever the sneak attack is paired with. There's a percentage chance for it, of course, because of the you know, it's got different levels. And the higher level it is, the more likely it is to happen. So if you want to, for example, get a morph off, or if you want to get I don't know, maybe just you want to get an Ultima off at the start. You could put on exit just to escape the battle. Okay. I feel free. I feel like a huge burden has been lifted off my back. And now I just have to hope that this recording doesn't corrupt. Wouldn't that be a real trick? So I need to change around my equipment. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't normally do this. And I don't think it really is going to make much of a difference, but I will do that save there, and I will do a backup save. Oh, okay. Back to number 2 again. I will do my backup save here. And I will do another backup save at the end of this recording, but that's fine for now. Okay, just to refresh myself, Sid needs kills. Yuffie needs to use a limit break. And Cloud is sorted. Let's get that let's get that clear. But what I do need is not ultimate weapon. Put on the Apocalypse. Precious Watch? I don't think so. There's no double growth like armor, is there? Right, you're gonna need the Conformer. Just because, well, there's something I'm gonna need to morph. 1 second, just checking these notes here. Right. Okay. So I need the Conformer. Because I'm going to need to morph something. You can take off that Choco Bracelet. I don't need to engage in those conspiracy theories anymore. Right, let's just take off all this nonsense here. That's fine. Yuffie? For now. Where is it? Morph. I tell you what, as well. Stick a sneak attack onto it as well. So let's just arrange this. What do I want to level up faster? Oh, experience plus. That would be nice. I could put that on Sid. It might not be necessary. In fact, I might want to just move it onto the Dragon Armlet. But I do need to get some... I'm just thinking about, like, what do I need to get more AP? And the answer to that is Knights of the Round. I do need... what is it? Mime, you need to level up fast. Let's take a final attack on. Oh, there's HP absorb, isn't there? But do I need more than one of those? Maybe not. Oh, double cut. Okay, so on here I can just stick stuff that doesn't need leveling up. So put cover on. Not counterattack just yet. Hold on, is your weapon long range? It is. Okay, Sid, you can have long range. I might stick a preemptive on. Speed plus, okay. HP plus, MP plus. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, let's not do that. You need kills. Let's just give you an enemy skill. Okay. So I just need you to morph. I mean, I could put some. You know what? Just up to lower your HP, I guess. That's fine. I mean, that's far too much, but it's interesting to see, isn't it? Look, got your Yuffie down to 222 HP. Let's take off some of those. That's fine. Cloud, just a few things that you can level up. You know what? I'm not even bothered with these like elemental things. You know what? I will put them on. That's okay. Actually, hold on. I should probably put on Comet. You know what? It's okay. I'm not too bothered. At least not now. At least not right now. But soon I will be checking for enemy skills. Right, need to go to Junin. I mean, I feel like everything's nearly done. I think once I've done this, it's just enemy skills and materia. I think the gold source is completely done. I will have to do like a full rundown, though, to make sure I've got all the materia. 10 gil? What? How dare you? Times are tough, I'll have you know. I can't afford 10 gil. Now, depending on your strategy, you might not actually need this materia. And it's quite a unique materia as well. It's the only materia in the game, other than enemy skill. It's the only one that can't be mastered. Now. Okay. You know what, I think it's down that way, but I'm not going to go too far just yet. I'm going to just check. Yeah, okay. I always forget what's where, but that's fine. Could have done this earlier, I suppose. Although, I would probably have needed to go on and grab the conformer. Anyway. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so we need to go to the underwater reactor because there is an enemy we need to morph. What's with the tense music? Yeah, when you first come, you come here to get the submarine, so you can't reach the you can't reach the Gelnika to get the conformer before you come here first time. This is not where I want to be. Not a bit of a try here. Using morph on this. Warning, warning. Oh, that killed it. Did I not morph it into anything? Oh, I guess you kill the top one, you kill the bottom one as well. I could put on some enemy aways, I guess. And I could also put on enemy lure for when I'm grinding. Yeah, that's alright. It's quite a ways away, isn't it? Considering you have to go through the whole of Junin to get here. Okay, now we're in this little area here. And this is where we find the thing. Not this one. It's a nice looking area, this, isn't it? No, I guess not everything morphs. It's a very nice looking location. I can imagine it'd be quite scary. You go underneath, you think like, oh, that glass could break at any time. That would probably be the thought going through a lot of people's heads. Okay, well, Yuffie just used Landscaper. Will it do anything at all? No. Tornado Wave. Never heard that word before. Tell you what, hopefully this will speed the process along a little bit. Get 2 enemy lures there. Is this the one I'm looking for? No? Hey, where are you? Oh, they do morph into something. A light curtain. Just slap us across the face. Might be worth giving Sid slash all. Yeah, right. There you go. Here we are. Okay, Yuffie, can you morph this thing, please, before it ejects you from the fight? Remember this thing from the battle arena? I mean, I suppose Cloud can mime. It's not going to do much damage, but yeah, 288. It's not exactly the conformer. Oh, I was going to use laser on it, but there you go. Okay, change it into a guidebook. We need a guidebook. Okay, now we're going to get out of here, so... Yuffie, take up those enemy lures. And... stick on an enemy away. Do I have more than one enemy away? I guess not. EXP Plus is like one possible way you can really skew the experience. Because, you know, the 50% experience that the out-of-party characters get, it keeps them all relatively close, even if you do ignore some of them. Which is, you know, I'm interested to see actually what level Kitith is at right now. Just see how far behind he's fallen. The guidebook is such a random item. As in... Again, it's one of those things where I don't know how you'd ever figure it out. Like, oh, I'm just going to go to the Junon underwater reactor and start morphing the enemies. I feel like that wouldn't happen. Okay, let's get Yuffie to use a limit break. I wonder if I can morph these things. Well, they sure take a lot of time, don't they? Ooh, high potion. As in, they take many actions. Okay, let's Landscaper. Hopefully learn a Lex level 2 limit break. So then I can then move her onto level 3. There you go, Bloodfest. Bloodfest? Does it Bloodfest, not Bloodfeast? Bloodfest, okay. So you want to level 3, okay. I call them limit breaks. I don't know if they actually are called limit breaks in this game. They might just be called limits. I think it says limit break when they... Like when the character gets the limit bar up. But I think that's just mean like they've broken the limit. If you know what I mean? Like more of a colloquial... In a colloquial sense. It's kind of interesting how that little village uses the same music as the overworld music. Okay. So, what do we do with the guidebook? There is a guy who lives in Calm, who's known as the Calm Traveller. Oh, I'm on the wrong continent. I was on the right continent all along. Alright, let's just save. And then what I'm going to do, once I've done this, is I'm going to go and really look at my enemy skills and what I need to get, what I can get outside of the northern crater and what I have to get inside. But basically what I can't get inside the northern crater. I think there's one I need to get at least. Where is this guy? Right, just this random dude who lives in this house. This guy here. So he needs a guidebook, which, look, would have it. We've got it. A rose that blooms once every 1,000 years in the desert. Desert rose, and a harp that soothes those who hear it. Earth harp. Well, here's one for you. The guidebook, yes. Let's trade it for the underwater materia. Now, underwater materia is a very strange one. Let's have a look at it. Underwater, it's purple, and let's see what the description says. Underwater breathing. That's what it says. There's no levels to it, so it gains AP, but that AP doesn't actually mean anything. It just gains AP. It doesn't duplicate. It doesn't master or anything. But really, you can only use this materia. There's one fight in the game that this materia can be used for, and that is. Well, you may realise that big emerald guy roaming around underwater. Well, if you go to try and fight it, normally you'd have a 20-minute timer. With underwater, though, if you've got underwater equipped, you don't need to use it. You don't need to, defeat him within the 20 minutes. It's an interesting one. But now is the time to check on my enemy skills. So everyone with an enemy skill, and you can remove it. You actually get rid of the conformer, and let's go to the rising sun. I've only got one enemy skill here. Okay. Arrange. Let's have a look. See. They're all very similar. So there's a few moves there that so magic breath, death sentence, and laser. Magic breath, death sentence, and laser. Death sentence is the one that I'm going to look for right now. So, where is it? Death sentence? You got death sentence, okay. Have you got death sentence? No. So you can have that one. And no death sentence there. Okay. Now that's got, these two both have death sentence. And these two do not. Okay. So what can I give you? Where is it? Manipulate, that's it. I was going to say, how come Sea Character doesn't have any AP, but it was on the Conformer, that's why. Let's take off enemy away. Okay. Take that off, the double growth weapon. Put containing death on there, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so there's going to be some final, like once I've got all the materia and enemy skill slots, there's going to be some final grinding to prepare for defeating the weapons. But for now, I need to get a death sentence. There's magic breath and laser are the two that I'm missing on some enemy skills, but not the other ones. And then once I've got them all, if I can get them all uniform, that's going to make it a lot easier to master them all. But I think I'm going to have some trouble with that. So, this is Coral Valley, is it? This is Forgotten Capital. Actually, hold on, no, I think it might be the other side. Is it down here? Okay. Ah, yes. This is Coral Valley, isn't it? Okay. Alright, okay then. Not you. I don't want you. Oh, he doesn't. Yuffie doesn't have the. I was gonna say he didn't die from that because Yuffie's got the. Well, Rising Sun. Yeah, not the Conformer. But Morph is actually. Oh, let's take Morph off. Yeah, I don't want. Especially not with sneak attack. Man, I don't know. Just take a barrier on. Just. Okay. Like, there's really nothing material-wise that's going to really be helpful to me to level up. Other than outside of the goal of getting them fused. You can see, like in the distance there, you can see the how do you describe it? Like those, like the path with all those like little weird buildings on. Okay, no, I'm just fighting these guys. I don't want to fight these guys. These silly hungries. Why is it called hungry? Okay, there might be more common down here. This still counts as Coral Valley, doesn't it? Yeah. I know you can find them here. Maybe I need to be in this area rather than up there. Well, there's 3 of them. So Sid has the enemy skill and manipulate. So let's manipulate. Come on, Sid. Manipulate it. Yep. Now I just need to death sentence Sid there. Way, and he's learned death sentence. Oh, those materia have learned death sentence rather. Well, he's immune to it, so it's okay. Okay, Sid. Slash all. I mean, could have just used enemy skill, I suppose. I think he is more weighted towards magic. But it's fine either way. And get 2 daisies as well. Alright. Okay. So let's get out of here and reassess. Actually, before I do, let's double check. Death sentence. Yes, and death sentence. Good. And the other 2. Death sentence and death sentence. Okay. So that's all sorted. I also realise I've got the battle speed at max. Forgot to turn it back down again. But that's alright. Let's... Yeah, it's still pretty fast. Alright, so, let's unequip those 2 enemy skills. And let's have a look. So what other ones are missing? Laser, I can't get that. I think I need to be in the northern cave for that one. Just gonna check. Check my list. Magic Breath, that's also another one. I do need that inside the northern cave. Because I could get that from an enemy on the Great Glacier, which I already got it for a couple of them. I need it for other ones. I think most of them are just Northern Craters ones now. So is it just laser and magic breath? Yeah. So laser, where is it? I've just looked at it. Oh, I've passed it. So I'm just looking at my list here. I'm losing my place. Okay, White Wind, Aqualung, Big Guard, Laser. Okay, Laser is in the dragon inside the. There's the dragon inside the North Crater. The one that killed me before, as you may remember. Now, where is Laser on this? Oh, that's Laser, yeah. What was the other one? Magic Breath? Magic Breath? Yeah. Okay, so both of them are in the Northern Crater. I think the rest of them are in the Northern Crater that I need to get. I'm gonna have a quick glance through though. So, other than those ones, let's see what I've got. Matcha Magic, yes. Level 4 Suicide, yes. Choco Buckle. Flamethrower, yes. Not Laser, Big Guard, Aqualung, White Wind, Beta, Frog Song, Death Sentence, which I've just cleared up that one. There's which I've got on everyone. Or also more formally known as a question mark, but you know. Trine, that's the miserable one. You get that from Gordo. Death Force. I do have Death Force, don't I? Yes, I do. There's no other ones. Oh, I see. Okay. So, one of them has everything. One of them's missing one of them's missing the other one, and the other one's missing both. Death Force. Magic Hammer. I've got that, don't I? Hold on, let's just double check. Death Force and Magic Hammer, yes. Bad Breath? No. I'm gonna write this down. One moment. So, okay, I know I'm not doing much here, but I am making notes. So, so I put Laser and Magic Breath. I'm just writing this down. So those are ones that I've got on some, but not all. Okay, so then there's Bad Breath. Goblin Punch. Shadow Flare. I've got Shadow Flare, I've got Goblin Punch. Dragon Force. Do I have Dragon Force? No. That can only be gained in the North Crater. Okay. Dragon Force. Level 5 Death. No. Alright. Roulette. Okay. Well, if it says it's only available in the Northern Crater, then I definitely don't have it. I know I don't have Roulette because that one's a right nightmare to try to get. Angel Whisper. Man, there's loads that are only in the Northern Crater. And then the last one is Pandora's Box, which is a one-time, only got one chance to get. And if you don't get it in that one chance, it's gone forever. The ultimate enemy skill. As for materia, I'm gonna load up a new list on my phone, just to make sure that I know for certain. I'm just doing this to make sure that I know for certain that I don't have to be anywhere else other than the Northern Crater to get everything else. Right. Okay, so, tell you what, before I do anything, I'm going to save. I'm going to save here. And then save here. So I've saved, that's fine. And now I'm going to equip everyone. Just so I can have a proper look at my list of materia. Everyone else is unequipped. That would be better if this was listed in a different order. Hold on. I've got this here in it's listed in alphabetical. I don't want it in alphabetical. Alright. So for green... Oh man, this is in alphabetical as well. Okay. Barrier, I've got. Comet, I've got. Contain, I've got, yes. Destruct, yes. Earth. Yes. Exit. Yes. Then there's, hold on. Fire for cure gravity. So gravity, fire and for cure. Fire and for cure, yep. Heal. Ice lightning. Heal ice lightning. Okay, so I know that one. I don't have the master one. Mystify, poison. I remember getting Mystify. Poison, yes. Restore, revive, seal. Got plenty of restores. Revive and seal, yes. And there's one in the North Crater. Time, transform, Ultima. Transform, time, Ultima. And that's it for those. So I'm just going to make a note of what I'm missing here. Right. The blues. I'm pretty sure I've got all of those. Added cut, added effect. All. Yep. Okay, there's one that I don't have. Alright, there's one elemental material I didn't get. You can have 3 unmastered copies. I didn't get one of them. I think it's from Tifa's, in Tifa's house. Alright, okay. Yeah, okay. So there's one I'm missing there. Quadra magic, yep. Sneak attack. Do I have sneak attack? I think I have sneak attack. That's nice. And I have steal as well. There's steal as well. Okay. There's not much left to go. I'm just double checking it to make sure that everything outside of the northern crater is sorted before I mess up and start going back. I could do this off screen, I know, but there's no harm in me doing it now. I've got all the enemy skills. Manipulate, yeah, I've been using that. Hold on, do I have... hold on, where do I get that? Ah, okay. It's one in the northern crater. That's fine. And yeah. Okay. Just the purple and the red to check now. I think I'm probably missing one purple. Okay, yeah, I've got enemy away, I've got enemy lure. Experience plus. Gil plus. HP MP switch. Yeah, I've got that. Where is it? There. HP plus, yeah. Long range. Look plus. Yeah. Got magic plus. There's one I don't have. And I know what that is. The final northern crater, as it turns out. Maybe plus. Yeah, I've got a couple of preemptives, don't I? Speed plus. I'm sure I've got that. Yeah. Underwater, I've just got that one. Okay. And... okay. Now for summons, these are all in. Man, it's turning them all in alphabetical order here. Okay. Alexander, I'm pretty sure I've got all of these. Alexander, Bahamut, and then Bahamut 0. Chocomog. Hades. Ifrit. Kijata. Knights of the Round. That's one I'm going to want to level up. Leviathan. Yep. Neo Bahamut. Odin. Phoenix. Ramu. Shiva. Titan. Typhoon. Okay. Right, that's everything. So literally I am missing 5 materia and they are all in the final dungeon. And I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enemy skills. 6 of them I'm missing completely. 2 of them I'm missing on partially on some. But yeah, you know what? Let's I am going to save again. I know I've just taken everyone's material off and all that, but next time I'm ready to go into the final dungeon, I will make absolute sure that I've got the materia set up as best I can, so I can go there, hunt for the stuff that I need, train up to defeat the weapons, and then defeat the weapons. That's the goal, and all that's left outside of that, really, I think, is defeat the weapons, complete the game, and get these two to max out their limit breaks. But that's some work that I'm going to be needing to do, so I'm going to end this here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!